Hey everybody, how's it going? Sir Venom K here with It's Pepito. What's up, buddy?
Hey man,
Hey, how's it going? You doing all right?
I'm all right.
Are you ready to smoke some stuff?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's episode 4, Smoke It Up. This is going to be a comprehensive guide of when to use the smoke and when not to use the smoke. There's several reasons, several things that you want to smoke up. Number 1, when you're in danger. Number 2, when your battleships are in danger. Blocking of a line of sight. All right, so the biggest advantage that a destroyer has is its detection range. Some range from 6 kilometers and under, some all the way up to 7 to 10 kilometers, depending on what boat you're playing. When you have a boat that's 5.8 kilometers like a Benson, you want to be able to use that detection to your advantage. So one thing that I've seen a lot, and I know Pepito, you've seen this a lot, a lot as well. When you're running into a cap, I see so many destroyers immediately pop their smoke. The bad thing about you popping your smoke immediately when you go into the cap is, guess what? They know where you are. If you're using your advantage of a really low detection range, you are going to tell them where you are, and you're going to offset that detection range, offset your advantage. You're actually going to be at a disadvantage. Now, if you go into a cap and you're not spotted, there's no reason for you to smoke. Now, Pepito, is there any times that you drop your smoke? Tell us when you drop your smoke.
I drop my smoke basically when I'm under some serious fire from the enemy, or if I really need to get that cap without being shot at, or if there's a chance that I'm going to be destroyed in attempts to get the cap.
I tend to not drop my smoke when there is another DD in the cap with me by itself. Now, if it's just one destroyer against me and I'm playing an American destroyer, then I'm going to pretty much try to shoot him down. If I'm playing a Japanese destroyer, on the other hand, where my guns may not be as good as the American destroyers, I'm probably going to end up using my smoke and trying to run away. And when I run away, I'm going to angle my boat. I'm going to drop my smoke to where I'm on my way out, so the smoke plume comes up behind me. As you see here, I'm at 4.2 kilometers. I am detected by Pepito, and I'm going to go ahead and start turning and running away. All right, so now if I get about halfway through my turn, I'll go ahead and pop my line of smoke, and I immediately drop off a detection. As the plume is coming up behind me, it is now in between myself and him. Now, after we have dropped our smoke, there's a couple of things that you want to avoid. Number 1, if you are going to sit in your smoke, there's one thing that you really, really want to avoid is being broadside in your smoke. Because the smoke is out there, you're inviting people to throw torpedoes at you. So Pepito's going to throw a set of torps at me, and we're going to see if we can dodge it not being broadside. Well, he threw him off the wrong direction, but that's okay. If we'd have stayed right there in our first plume of smoke and been broadside, there would have been no way for us to dodge all those torpedoes. So you definitely want to go bow in the smoke or ass in into the smoke so you can have an easier way to dodge. All right, so you see Pepito's here. He's at 5.2 kilometers. He's about to throw down his smoke for us. And when he throws his smoke down, he's going to do what people should not do, and that's number 1, sit broadside, and number 2, sit still. So we're going to go ahead and drop a row of torpedoes on him and see what happens with him sitting still as possible. Another thing that you want to be wary of is try not to be selfish with your smoke. Now, I'm the first one to tell you 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing a destroyer, I'm not going to smoke up a random battleship because, number 1, I don't trust them. Number 2, they're stupid. And number 3, they're probably not even going to use the smoke effectively. They're going to roll right through the smoke, and then you've just wasted your smoke where you could have used it later on down the line. But if you are playing in a division, my friend, if you're playing in a division, this can be a massive advantage for your team, especially if you or your battleships are getting pelted by multiple enemies. If you're running up to Charlie here on Solomon Islands and you see 7 people up there and there's only 3 of y'all, guess what? You're going to want to help your battleships out, your capital ships, and protect them with your smoke line. So the Texas is taking damage here. Now I've given him a huge smoke wall. Given him a huge smoke wall that he can mosey on into whenever his boat gets up and going. He will be protected from that St. Louis. He is
I'm
not
no longer detected?
You're not detected, but now I'm not spotting for him, so I need, as a destroyer, to get out of my smoke and go spot. Because it's all fun and good when nobody's getting hit, but if you can't hit them and do damage back to them, you've kind of wasted your smoke. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to smoke up your battleship so they can put out more damage than they're going to take. They're going to have to be good shots. Well, they don't even have to be good shots. They just have to be able to shoot on the enemy without taking the damage. So there you go, boys. Don't be still in your smoke. Don't be broadside in your smoke. Don't drop your smoke as soon as you get to the cap. And be sure to smoke up your battleships when you can. So, for episode 4, Smoke It Up, I am Sir Venom, and that is Pepito. Thank y'all for watching. I just hope I fucking hit you.
That's funny because I had to drive into the last ones.
Hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Daddy needs that YouTube money.